In here. So thanks for joining me today. I'm just gonna start introducing a little bit what I'm doing, and then I'll kind of give you the word and allow you to kind of introduce yourself, introduce your business, and then we'll go from there. So what I've been trying to do is I have a big number of followers here on Instagram, so I'm trying. I thought of different ways that I can help the local community here in Southwest Florida. And the way that I thought I could do it was to open up my page for local businesses like yours to come in here and tell a little bit about the business, how long you've been in business, what you've been doing for the community here in Southwest Florida, and then more importantly, how you're dealing with the current situation and what are you still kind of offering your customers at this time that we're going through this difficult time. So wanted to give you that opportunity to do that. Wanted to welcome here and allow you to maybe introduce yourself a little bit if you could, and then a little bit about Naples Mattress as well.
Sure. My name's Jerry. I own Naples Mattress and Cape Coral Mattress. Moved to Southwest Florida in 2007 specifically to open these stores. My wife and I moved from Pennsylvania, and the quality of life was the driver, and you know that better than anybody, how different it is down here, even in these current times. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous outside every single day. And so I think the quality of life is what brought us down here. Opened Naples Mattress and Cape Coral Mattress in 2007, and we have 3 stores, 2 in Naples and 1 in Cape Coral, and just trying to help the Southwest Florida to sleep better.
Great, awesome. So you've been in business here for quite some time, right? Over 17 years. Did you start in Naples and then eventually move to Cape Coral, or did you start in Cape Coral?
Correct. Started in Naples and opened Cape Coral a few years later.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and if you could tell people where your locations are near what, where the 3 locations are, 2 in Naples and 1 in Cape Coral.
Sure. So the one in Naples is in North Naples near Wiggins Pass Road. It's 13560 Tamiami Trail North, just north of the Toyota dealership on the opposite side of the street. We're also in East Naples, and that'll serve all of Marco Island, Goodland, Everglades City, and the Estates even. That one's down on US 41 East, Tamiami Trail East, 11560, right on the corner of Barefoot Williams Road and 41 next to the racetrack gas station. And in Cape Coral, we're on Del Prado Boulevard North, just south of Wawa. So those are the 3 locations.
Awesome. So, if I follow you here on Instagram, and I go on your web. I've been to your website a couple times, and there are certain things that you offer, some services that you offer, some different things that you offer, such as financing. That you have financing available. You have also the 365-day guarantee that when you explained to me, I was pretty impressed with. So, if you could kind of walk us through that and just let potential customers know what exactly what kind of services do you offer, from not only the mattresses but everything that you have as far as financing and the assurance that you provide to your customers.
Sure. So starting with the brands, we carry the brands that everyone knows: Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Beauty Rest. We also have some private label brands where we've partnered with some businesses here in Florida that manufacture mattresses, and they just tend to make a terrific value mattress at a lower price because it doesn't have the marketing built into it. So we have everything from a queen size at $299, and our most expensive set I think is $7,000, and everywhere in between. In regards to financing, we've got a couple of different options. We have traditional finance options that will run up to 48 months with 0 interest, no payment, or no money down, just equal payments. So you just pay whatever the invoice is. We also have an option for people that are challenged credit wise, and that's truly a no credit check. As long as you got a bank account where you're depositing money, you're able to be approved for that. And that has 100 days, same as cash payoff. So there's not a bunch of fees if you're able to pay it off within the 100 days. If you do need to extend it beyond that, then there are fees involved, and you can take up to 12 months to pay that off.
Awesome. And as far as the thing that really interests me was the 365
I
guarantee.
love how excited you get about that because I really do think that's our unique proposition. Everybody has good mattresses in Southwest Florida, and there's almost as many mattress stores as there are CVS and Walgreens. They're on every corner. One of the things that we're able to provide being a smaller retailer is you can try the mattress in your house for a full year. And what it does is it just gives you peace of mind. The regular process we go through when someone's looking for a new mattress is come in the store, give me a half hour, 45 minutes of your time. Let me show you the different choices that are available and understand better what feels good for you, what feels good for your partner. Are there any medical issues? Are there any pain issues? What don't you like about your old mattress? More importantly, what did you like about your old mattress that you no longer like? At the end of that, you'll find we narrow these down from 35 choices to about three that work for you. At the end of that time, you select the one that works the best for you. And if for whatever reason you don't like that, anytime between now and a year from now, you have 100% credit for what you spent to come back in and get something a little harder, a little softer, a little taller, a little shorter, whatever the case. So I want to run into you in Publix and be excited to see you. I want you to be excited to see me. So we want to make sure we really do provide that better customer service every single day. And I think being here for the last, decade and a half almost, I think that's what's allowed us to stay as a smaller business and survive some of the tougher times we have.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, when you think of a mattress, is it's a big investment, right? So, and like you said, it's kind of hard to go to the store and the time that you spend there very briefly I mean, yeah, you can lay in all the mattresses there and think that you know which one it is, but until you actually lay for 8 hours on that mattress a couple of nights, you really don't know what it is. And and then if you're with a partner like mine that has different tastes for mattress, so I like mine a little more firm and not so much for her, so that actually makes it a little bit easier, right? Where you can pick one and then bring it back if by any chance after a while you felt that wasn't it. So I think that makes it gives you a peace of mind when you're putting an investment towards a mattress. Right?
It really does. And you'll find as you start your shopping journey that there are a lot of places that will offer something like that, whether it's 30 days, whether it's 60 days, where it's 90 days. Where ours differs is there's no gotcha fees. There's some places in town that'll charge you up to 15% of whatever you paid for your mattress, plus an additional $125 in delivery fees. So it could cost you anywhere from $300 to $700 to exchange your mattress. Ours, you just have 100% credit for what you spent. Come back in, we'll exchange it for you. There's a $45 delivery fee, and that's it. So it's really easy. It's a peace of mind thing.
Awesome, and also you do delivery too. So you take out the old mattresses, deliver new mattresses.
Yeah, I'm taken aback by that question a lot of times from consumers because I forget not everybody does that. There are places here in town that'll charge you up to $30 a piece to take those pieces away, and we don't. There's just no charge for that. We're going to bring it in. We're going to set it up for you. Take away your old mattress. All is part of our service. We've got a guy in Fort Myers that's able to take them. If he's able to reuse them, he's got some charities in the Caribbean that he donates them to. If he's not, he strips them down and is able to recycle the parts. So it's a win for everybody. You don't have to deal with the hassle of dragging that thing out to the curb, calling the county, can you come pick it up? We'll take care of all of that for you.
Awesome. And in addition to mattresses, what are some of the other products? I mean, we mentioned pillows before. You mentioned what other products do you sell it as well?
So our second best-selling product behind mattresses is a bed that'll give you the ability to move up and down, and that's what I'm laying in here. It gives you the ability to elevate your feet, elevate your head. When most people think of that, they think, well, great, I can watch TV in it. And that's certainly an aspect that's a benefit. But the reality is if you can start to sleep elevated, you're going to have such a better experience. By elevating your feet, it's going to help with your circulation. It's going to take the pressure off the base of your spine. Elevating your head is going to help with breathing, with digestion. It's going to reduce your tossing and turning, so you're able to lay in one position for a longer night and get into that REM stage of sleep where your body and your mind heals itself. So there's some advantages there.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, and you kind of touch upon a little bit, but I understand that there are some medical conditions that, depending on what the right mattress would kind of help you out with, right? I know, as an example, I have sleep apnea, and to me, having an elevated head will help, right? If I have the mask on, it doesn't matter. But if I'm just laying down and laying down flat, doesn't always help. So having elevation would certainly help. And then I know also elevation with your feet would help with circulation and things. So those are all things you have to consider too when picking a mattress, right?
Well, years ago we used to see the commercial for Craftmatic, and it would always have elderly people or sick people in there, and that's the impression that people have is, I'm not old enough, I'm not sick enough to get a bed that moves up and down. The reality is, every time I get in the car after my wife's driven it, I have to move the seat because what's comfortable for her is not comfortable for me. The same thing applies to a mattress at the end of the day, and we're spending 8 hours, hopefully, a day in it every day of our life. So why wouldn't it make sense that we're able to elevate ourselves to our individual comfort at night as well?
Awesome. Yeah. So one of the things I wanted to ask you, yeah, what is normal? I know things are a little bit different now with the situation that we're in, but what are normal hours that people can shop at the Three Stars?
So prior to the government shutdown, we're open from 9:30 to 7 Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6 on Saturday, and 10:30 to 5 on Sunday. As a result of this, we've gone to appointment only. So you're able to call the regular store phone number. It rings to our cell phone. We set an appointment that's convenient for you. We'll come in. We were social distancing in the mattress business before it was cool. A good day for us, we'll see 3 or 4 people throughout that time frame. So it's not like the grocery store where you're overrun with people. We can stay a safe distance away from you. You can try the mattresses in a comfortable, relaxed environment, and then find the one that works for you. Our delivery drivers will bring it out to you. We've got deliveries tomorrow for people that are in kind of that position where I've been home for a little while, my mattress isn't what I want it to be, and I'm spending more time in the bedroom than ever. I need to get this replaced. So we're able to get it out to you pretty quickly as well.
Okay, so obviously, the situation that we're in kind of affects you because you lose foot traffic, right? People driving by, people coming in, trying out without appointments or anything, but you still kind of manage to find a way to provide to your customers and provide to future customers by allowing them to come in and set up appointments and still kind of try to operate as regular as you can, I'm assuming.
I've really been fortunate in the last years. I've just got a terrific staff with me. One of my salespeople has been with me for 11 years, the next one 10 years, 6 years. My delivery driver's been with me for 5 years. So it's an experienced staff that understands people's needs, and they just have a different perspective. So they're able to help people get a better night's sleep. They're able to help identify what works better for you. This isn't a shot in the dark for you. So when you're able to come in and set those appointments, you're meeting with somebody that is able to understand what not just your needs are, but also your desires, and pair you up with the right sleep.
Awesome. No, and I think when you think of all the the 300, I keep bringing back the 365, but when you talk about the 365 days, when you hear, you go and you read about the feedbacks, even here in the chat, there was people saying, best mattress store in Naples. I bought all my mattresses from there. You go back, you read the feedback, you can tell that you're very customer oriented, right? And try to please your customers as much as you can, and it's nice that even in a situation like this where our community is kind of going through, you still kind of you keep it open and you try to help people out as much as you can. It's been really cool to do these videos, not to just obviously get to know people and get to know the businesses around where I live. I'm not originally from here, but I've been here for about 4 years now, and then more and more I'm meeting people. But it's very nice to see how people come together and they help each other. And as a community, we're not that big of a city, so it makes it a little bit easier, right? I mean, not that we're small by any means, but we're also not that big we're not a Miami, let's put it that way, right? So it's really nice to see people come together and kind of help out, and and then see businesses, especially local businesses, caring so much for their customers and try to stay open, try to deliver, try to do all the things that they can, and changing to satisfy their customers. And you're another example of that. So it's really cool and makes me proud of being down here as well. So.
Well, I think it's awesome because you really set that example every day. You were following my Instagram page for a long time, and I don't think a post goes up before you're commenting on it a minute later. People ask all the time, how do you support local business, especially now? Those are the easy things that you can do. Comment on those Facebook pages, share those Facebook posts, share those images, because the reality is somebody that isn't sleeping well or needs a better night's sleep, or you might even need a better night's sleep.
Yeah.
Somebody that's going to be affected by this, and supporting local business is really important. Not just the restaurants, but also the smaller businesses like we've seen here on your videos, from the optometrists to the tinting, the mattress stores. Those are the guys that are supporting you in the good times.
Yeah.
They're the guys that are supporting the local baseball teams, the local football teams. Those are the guys giving to different charity organizations here locally. So it's feeling that support from the community has been incredible, especially now.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I've mentioned this to you before, but I'll be coming to see you pretty soon too, because I need better sleep. I already don't have enough sleep with 2 kids, so and the mattress is not really helping that much. So I need to come see you as soon as possible as well. And, and I'm sure my wife is watching this, and she's gonna be pushing me to be there tomorrow.
I saw a thumbs up a couple minutes ago. So
I might have to call you set up an appointment before the end of this week after doing this one today. So. And I know we had talked about, are we still doing a giveaway? Did you still?
Say, what I wanted to do before it's time to go is I've got 10 pillows. However you want to give them away. If it's just the people you like, if it's just the people you don't like, if you want all 10 to build a fort, whatever you want to do.
Well, let's. So what was the giveaway?
So I have 10 pillows. They're going to be pressure leaving pillows that are adjustable. You can make them harder or softer. Give me a second so I can wrap them for you. So these are cool for a couple of reasons. And let's see. So this pillow here has an organic cover on it. It's called Eye Adjust for this reason. You can unzip it and take these layers out to make it thinner, to make it thicker, to make it harder or softer. These are a $99 value.
Very nice.
And
all right, so we wanna get people guessing something to give it away. The first one that responds will get it. Is that how we do it?
That's the first one. Let's give one away that way.
All right. So it doesn't necessarily have to be in the live right now. I don't know if anyone's gonna respond right now, but obviously I'm gonna share this video on my Instagram and then on my Facebook as well. So anyone that responds to it, we'll call them the first one to respond. We'll call them a winner, and then I'll have them contact you to get it. So we got to come up with a question for them. So when did you open the first store here?
2007.
2007. All right. So how about Super Bowl champion in 2007?
Do you know the answer to that?
That works?
You do? I'm good with that. That's perfect.
All right. So the Super Bowl champion in 2007, when Naples Mattress opened, the first person to respond, either here on the live now, or if they respond when I post the videos, they watch and they respond and they post the videos, they'll get this super cool mattress, super cool pillow that I wanted for myself, but I will not respond. All right. So. And try not to Google, right? Try not to Google. Try to figure out in your own. If you're a sports fan, then figure out on your own and not Google it, right?
I'll tell you, this is going to be posted after we hang up.
Say that again?
This will be posted after we hang up?
Yes, yeah.
So let's do this. Let's give away the other 9. If you text the word bed, B-E-D, to 22828, text the word bed. 9 people that do that will receive the pillow. Just send me your email, good contact, and we'll set a time where they can pick it up at the store, whatever's convenient for them, whether it's Cape Coral, North Naples, or East Naples.
Awesome. That's cool. Yeah, and that's really cool. So the word bed, BED,
BED to 22828.
22828. Okay, so whoever does that, we'll get the pillow there as well.
That's perfect. So the first one's the Super Bowl winner, 2007, and then the next time we'll do it that way.
Perfect. Awesome.
Okay, let me show you some beds while you're here. So all of these beds that I'm going to show you have the ability to move up and down like we were speaking of. Probably the biggest change in the last 6 or 7 years is just that the beds will be able to elevate so you can sleep with your head up for sleep apnea, sleep with your feet up for better circulation, take the pressure off of your back. Some of the brands, we just saw some Tempur-Pedic. We've got some Serta beds over here from iComfort. iComfort's done an amazing job of adding cooler covers to their beds for people that sleep warm. It's also extremely pressure relieving, so you don't toss and turn as much. We also have some Beauty Rest black beds. Your buddy Tom Brady endorsed these guys 3 or 4 years ago before he moved to Tampa, and swears this was a great night's sleep for him. So we've got all the brands that and all the feels, the harder, the softer, the taller, the shorter, whatever your preference.
Awesome. Yeah, and I know from just visiting stores before that, you can also get sort of, if you and your partner kind of have different preferences, you can get them split, right? You can get split beds as well.
Yeah, it's really amazing watching that in the last 3 or 4 years that probably 40% of our king size beds go out that way, where one side's harder, one side's softer. So it really is, everybody gets exactly what they want, the feel they want, the comfort they want, and they sleep happy.
And then, the question that I always had about that is, obviously when you have 2 split beds, there's a gap in the middle. Is there something that goes in that middle that kind of allows?
Yeah, there's a couple of different things we can do. And when our guys bring it out and set it up, that they're able to do that for you when they bring in the mattress and deliver it.
Awesome. All right, Jerry. Well, I truly appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. It was really cool to get to know you. We talk a lot, but it's not in person, but at least to put a face
Not
to
in
the
person
name, right?
Yet. We're gonna meet in person soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be. And if it's up to my wife, it'll be tomorrow. But yeah, it was really nice to talk to you. Was really nice to meet you, and thank you so much for sharing your business with us here in Southwest Florida. Thanks for everything that you do for your customers here in Southwest Florida, helping the community, and obviously through this time that we're going, being open and helping people. That's very nice as well. So appreciate that.
Just again, you can set an appointment with us. You can call 239-597-5333. We'll set an appointment, whether it's the Cape Coral store, the East Naples store, or the North Naples store. You can shop online at naplesmattress.com. Whatever's easiest for you guys. We just want to accommodate people. And again, everybody's going to have 365 nights to try out their mattress and make sure it's the right feel for you. So if it's too hard, too soft, whatever the case, you have a full year to try it out. So you're going to sleep happy for the next 10 years.
Awesome.
Thanks so much for your time. I appreciate this, man.
No worries. Thank you. We'll talk.
Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.